Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I have a different angle today. I am in a different location. I think I'll make a separate video about it, but I'm actually, for those of you who know about the competition my daughter had coming up, she actually is competing. She's with her team now, and I am in the hotel room, and I'm very nervous because see this window? What if I trip over some shoes? I'm tripping. But yeah, some one very special made it possible for me to be here to support my daughter, so I'm really grateful. And I'll make another video separate and tell you guys about the competition and how it goes and all that. I was gonna wait to say anything at all, but then I couldn't make my window joke. I couldn't make my window joke about falling out the window if I didn't go ahead and at least explain that. All right, anyway, I hope you guys can hear me. This is so weird. I'm holding my phone. I have a few notes scribbled down on a piece of paper. Wait, let me do this. Yeah, that's better. All right, so I'm going to talk about General Hospital. Today is Friday, April 4th, and I watched it on YouTube. I'm pretty sure I missed something, so please, whatever I missed, guys, comment below and let me know. All right, so Kai and Trina, pretty much what you would expect. Wait, that's this way. Pretty much what you would expect. They're, I won't say arguing, but having a bit of a disagreement about whether or not Kai should take Drew's help. Not just because of the help coming from Drew and the money, because Trina is skeptical of Drew's motivation for paying for it. And also that he could get hurt, because if he plays football one more time, he could, I don't remember, be paralyzed. I don't know. I know there could be serious injuries there. So she's nervous about that. And they go back and forth, but they end up, or did they start out making out? I think they started making out, and I don't remember. But I know there was a little bit of a debate, not really an argument. It was very respectful. And Kai just wants a chance. And Trina makes him want to believe that things are possible. It was cute. Jordan, was it Jordan? No, Lucy interrupted them. I'm so tired of people just walking onto the Quartermain's property. How you be a millionaire and just have people walking into your property? Lucy at that. Tracy and Monica, because it is Monica's house, you know, Alan gave it to her. They would have Lucy's name on a list to like, do not come with that property. Do Lucy even have her 1% still? Or did she give it up? I can't remember. I feel like she might have gave it to Valentine. Do Valentine still have parts of ELQ? I don't remember. All right, but anyway, that's not the point. Then we have Drew and Curtis doing what Drew and Curtis do, seeing whose is bigger. The same argument they always have. Drew throwing in Curtis's face what he did for him. Curtis talking about, you betrayed me. We were supposed to be friends. You slept with your nephew's wife. Literally the same conversation they always have. I rarely want Jordan to be in the same room with Curtis, but I was so happy when Jordan came to their door just to interrupt them. It was so annoying. But she tapped into the toxic masculinity and asked them both to perform for the nurses' ball. They were ready to donate, but they don't need donations because it's Sewell. And earlier in the show, Lucy had cornered Jordan and was like, basically, since Laura's not doing it, this falls on you. So Jordan went right to work hitting up people to perform. You think Curtis and Drew gonna strip? They're gonna be the the magic wands. I hope Milo comes back. You know, as weird as his I won't say weird. They didn't really invest in his relationship with Epiphany the way I would have liked to. But I still, when I see Milo, I still think about Epiphany because they were sweet for a while. All right, let's see. I can't read my own handwriting, y'all. Oh, Joss, Brennan, and Vaughn. I know his name now, Vaughn, because of today. Don't remember his first name or last name, but I wrote down Vaughn. So they just go back and forth. Vaughn is saying Joss is lying. Joss is like, nah, you on some sketchy shit. I saw you. Brennan was like, are you sure? Because this could cost him his job, or if you wrong, it could cost you your job. Josh was like, nah, I know what I saw, and just told everything that happened from her perspective because she's so observant. I was like, if she is really that observant, she should be observant enough to know this is a fucking test, because I knew it was a test, and from reading comments and watching other people's videos, we all knew it was a fucking test except for Joss. So What? But she's ready. We find out later that that was the test, and she's ready for an assignment now. Also, I said this yesterday in my video that I thought those croissants hit the floor, and then later they was eating them croissants, and I was like, "What the hell? Why is we eating croissants off the floor?" But dude, Vaughn even said the only thing on the floor was the croissants. What, y'all nasty. That's so nasty. Like, people walk on floors. People's shoes be anywhere and everywhere. Like, people could go, somebody could have walked in the bathroom, they've been pissed on the floor, and then they walked out and came and ordered their croissant, and that's where your croissant fell, and now you eating it. What the hell? Ugh. All right, Carly and Jason. I didn't really write much. I'm just trying to remember. Jason came over to give Carly paperwork, just finishing up that she is the co-owner of the Metro Court again. And Carly, they have the conversation you expect them to have, the same conversation they've been having. Brennan is dangerous. Jason doesn't feel like he can protect her because he doesn't know much about the WSB, versus when it's Sonny and Jason, he had to protect her from their enemies. He kind of knew what to expect, which is not true, because Jason right now, you don't know who tried to blow up Sonny and got Michael. So what do you mean? But someone in my comments said this on, y'all, I don't remember when, I don't remember who, forgive me. It's been a crazy ass week. And if I had more than one device, I would go look, but I'm just on my phone now. But somebody said that they thought that this may be, this new Jason being so obsessed with Carly's romantic life now may be the beginning of them putting them back together. And I can see it. After today, I could see it. They had that conversation. Carly brought up the past, when she slept with Sonny, and how much their things have changed, but they still, were each other's person. And it was weird, though, because Jason has not been worried about Carly, not like this. He was all up in Anna's face. And now up in Sasha's not fake pregnancy. Fake. He's a fake baby daddy. A real pregnancy. So I don't know. Whoever said that, I think I can see. I think you're probably right now, because that's what it's looking like. Because they haven't looked at each other the way that they looked at each other today in a long time. So maybe after shit hits the fan with Brennan, it will lead to Jason and Carly. Which, I remember Laura Wright did an interview a while back when Jason first came back and said she didn't think Sonny, Carly, and Jason could be together as long as in a world where Sonny exists. And I agree. But we know Sonny has that heart condition. And I think he might die. And or go off to get treatment. And if we can just have Jason and Carly on canvas, we may get them together. And I want it to be well written. I don't want it to be rushed. But I'm interested to see how that goes. And whoever said that comment also mentioned, like, they have made a few points about Sonny, and also about Sidwell. I need to go back and look at my comments, because that was a really well thought out comment. And I can see all the points that they made as well. If you're the person who said it, comment below and let me know. And I'm sorry that I don't remember you, but please forgive me. I don't want to take credit for anyone's idea or thoughts. I just don't remember. I'm sorry. Let's see. Christina can't act is what I wrote, which I know the lady can act. I saw clips of her in other shows, but maybe she couldn't act on those clips. Maybe it was out of context. I don't know. I know that I could do better than she was doing. And I'm not an actress whatsoever. In the chapel begging God. I'm tired of her crying without shedding tears. It's so ridiculous. Get it? They have them sticks. It's like a crying stick where you can rub it on your eye, and the fake single tear will fall down. Somebody cut some onion, something. Because I can't connect to any of this. Oops, I forgot. No, this way. But yeah, Christina's begging God for Rick not to die, Molly's father not to die. And Alexis and Molly come in. Meanwhile, Ava is trying to see Rick. And as soon as Ava was talking to she got Dr. Gannon to let her come in the room because they wouldn't give her an update. And while she was talking to him, while Rick was either asleep or unconscious or whatever, like I knew it was about Kiki. And I don't know because I was watching on YouTube and it kind of cut out. I'm not sure if she brought up Kiki, but like knowing the character, I know that's what she meant when she was like, she didn't want the last time they saw each other to be when they were like angry at each other. And I was like, damn, like this is, I wouldn't say Ava should be worried about Rick that much just because they was having sex, but knowing how much Ava has lost, I think that's it. Because not just Kiki, but Julian too. And probably her mom. I don't know. Is Ava's mom still alive? I think she might be dead too. Wait. I can't remember. Was it Victor Cassadine was after her? I can't remember. That's a whole different story. And then we see, oh, I didn't even write Lucky and Elizabeth here. Elizabeth's in the hospital. She's tired of being in the hospital, worried about her long ass recovery. She ready to get out the hospital. Lucky's like, I can help you, but you need to be here to be taken care of. Then, meanwhile, Christina, after Ava goes to see Rick. I don't know if Rick woke up while she was in here or not. I know 1 second I saw Ava begging Rick to like wake up basically. And then the next Molly and Ava and Alexis was going at it a little bit. And Ava was like, look, I left yesterday, but I care about him. He care about me, whatever. I might be making it up. I don't know. But then we see Molly talking to Rick and she's just glad that he's alive. And he's trying to remember what happened. And he remembers that he saw Christina. So I wonder how that's gonna go. Is he gonna tell the police? Is he gonna tell Alexis? Is he gonna tell Sonny? I don't know. I'm interested to see. I am ready for Ava to get that information though. But then we saw Ava going to the mechanic, and that's something else that didn't make sense to me. But I know it's because I probably missed something. Ava was talking about suing, and with the mechanic, and I'm like, but this wasn't Ava's car. It was Rick's car, right? Rick wasn't driving Ava's car, right? But I think maybe I was just trying to fill in the gaps and like what can make it make sense since I missed part of it. And maybe Ava's just so money hungry. She like need money so bad that she's like, she can get in on Rick's lawsuit. I don't know. I could be wrong. It could have been Ava's car Rick was driving and I just missed it. I don't know. Y'all please let me know because I watched a weird episode on YouTube. It was one more thing and I didn't put it down, but I was like, I'll remember. Christina got a lot of nerve to text Lucky, I need to see you or I need to talk to you, whatever, now. Bitch, now what? Or what? You gonna cut his brake lines? And then when he goes to the chapel, she's like, did you tell anyone? And he was like, no, not yet. But first you need to, and she's like, well, you're not going to, right? He was like, well, first you need to tell me exactly how or why, I don't know, something you almost killed Elizabeth. So Lucky ain't shit. I like Lucky. I love Lucky, but I've been disappointed by this return story with Lucky. Such a waste as much as they hyped it up. And it's Jonathan Jackson, but they ain't got, it's annoying. His story is stupid. And for him, his first instinct when he saw Christina there to be like, oh, let me help you cover this up. Here's your alibi. Let me hand it to you on a platter. It's ridiculous. Like, Lucky used to be a cop. And I get it now. He's on the other side of things because he's more like Luke than ever. Shut up. Stop it. All right. I don't know how I went 14 minutes with like 6 things written down on my piece of paper, but thank you guys for listening. Thank you for putting up with me in a different place. Thank you to everyone who supported me and my daughter. I can't wait to tell you guys all about that. But I am going to see how long before she gets back to the room so we can watch Baby Beyond the Gates. I can do that review. All right. Thank you guys. Oh, I can't do Live Long and Prosper. Well, I can do it with this hand. Kind of. Live long. Wait, not like this. Live long and prosper. Like this is better.